Alright, we're going to look at the method we talked about in class of factoring a quadratic when it's in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. And factoring by magic is when there's going to be no GCF and the a value is not 1. So I have a problem that we can work on. It's y equals 2x squared plus 11x plus 15. So we'll notice that if you try and factor out a GCF, you're unsuccessful. There's no number that divides 2, 11, and 15. So the way we use this magic, or sometimes I think it's called diamond method, is you make an x, and at the top we're going to multiply a times c. So first we need to figure out what a, b, and c are from standard form. So a would be 2, b would be 11, and c would be 15. So we take a times c, we multiply it, we get 30. We put b on the bottom. And now we're listing all factors of a times c at the top. So we'd have, what, 1 and 30. Maybe I'll list them all out. 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 5 and 6. And then this would be all plus negative, right? So, because you could make them both negative and it would work. So we want the factors that will add up to the bottom here, 11. That's going to be 5 and 6. So we're going to put 6 and 5 right there. And then you're going to write this as, I'm going to take this 11x and I'm going to, let me delete this real quick. I'm going to break that up into 6x and 5x. So it's like I'm doing the opposite of combining like terms. Now I factor by grouping the first two terms. I group those together and factor out a GCF, and then the second two terms. So I can factor out from here, I can factor out a 2x, and I would be left with x plus 3. And the second grouping, I would factor out a 5, and I would be left with x plus 3. I always want to make sure that this binomial factor in parentheses, and what I mean is it's going to be two terms in parentheses, that I want that to be the same thing so that I can factor it out. And then my final answer factored is going to be y is equal to x plus 3. I've factored that out, so I'd be left with 2x from the first part and 5 from the second. And this is my answer. And I'll see you guys in the next video.